Hello my lovelies, I'm back. If you can hear the washing machine in the background, I do apologise. Someone asked me if I would do a video on how to do a simple money spell. Just a simple one. So I've just got a couple of things. You can get these oils online, or you can use any money oil that you want. You can even use basil oil, that's good for money. Or you could even make your own basil oil by just putting some basil in some olive oil and warming it through. You won't obviously need loads because you'll only be using it for this spell. But you could use that, basil oil. You can use any money oil that you have at all. But what I like to use for my money spells, which brings money quickly, sorry I've got my hair stuck to it, I like to use this. This is called Shi oil, S-H-I, Shi oil. And what Shi oil is, it is a good oil for emergency money. So basically for money to come really quickly. I've used this on my money candles and within a week I have money. And also what I like to use is this incense here to go along with it. It's called Attracts Money incense, and it smells nice and it's very good to use for money spells as well. So I love to use this. So I use the Shi oil for emergency money. So you can get this online, Shi oil. I use the Attracts Money incense, and I like to use shredded money as well. That's all. And I don't know why it looks blue on the camera, but it's not. It's actually a green candle. So you want to get yourself a green candle as well. So you're going to need a green candle, money incense, any money oil. Like I said, I use Shi oil, and I use shredded money as well. But if you don't have any of them, you could just use oil and sprinkle cinnamon on it instead. And that's a simple way as well. But this is just a simple way that I like to do it. But obviously when I do money spells for myself normally, I do different things with it. But this one's very simple, like what I like to use. So you're going to need your green candle, like I said, shredded money, the Attracts Money incense, and any money oil that you have there. So what you're going to do is you're going to inscribe the word money into your candle here. I like to do it in an upward motion because we're wanting to, or you could do it in a downward motion because we're wanting to bring it in. I don't really go with any which way. I'm not bothered. You write it any odd way you want to. So I write the word money on here. Money. Into your candle. I'm using an old pen that I don't really use that much. So if you're wanting money from clients or something, you work based on getting clients for your work to get your money, then you can write money and you can write clients in it as well. So that's what I'm going to do, write money and also write clients here. You can hear the washing machine, I'm sorry. The life of the mother when you have to do housework and do videos at the same time. So as I've wrote here, I've wrote the word money, and then I've also wrote the word clients as well. And also what you're going to do is you are going to need to write your domination of money as well. Like, so if it's a dollar sign, put a dollar sign. Sorry, the phone cut off then because someone called me. So as I was saying is you want to put your domination of money on it. Like if you use a dollar sign, draw dollar signs. If you draw dollar signs or whatever you use. So obviously I use pound signs because I'm in England, so I'm going to draw a pound sign here. And what I also like to use is to do this sign. Bear with me, I'll write it down so you can see it. It's the seal of Jupiter. So it's like a number 2. Oh wait a minute, it's a number 2 that turns into a number 4. That's what you're wanting to do there. That's the seal of Jupiter. You always want to put this on your money candles because it does bring money and it's absolutely fantastic. I use this, so it's like a number 2 that turns into a number 4. And obviously, say if you're, what is it, in America, you're going to put your dollar sign as well. So if you're in America, you put your dollar sign and you put that sign as well all over your candle. And that's what I do. I put the pound sign, obviously, but you're going to put the dollar sign and your seal of Jupiter sign as well. I'm sorry about the sound of the washing machine, but that's life of a mother. So yeah, you're going to want to put them symbols into your candle. Like I said, so I'm going to put that symbol into my candle as well. The seal of Jupiter, like I said, the seal of Jupiter is absolutely brilliant when doing money spells. So yeah, put your sign of domination into your candle and the seal of Jupiter sign. And then you're going to have it all over your candle here. And then, oh, an itchy nose. And then you're going to get yourself a little plate. Obviously, this one's got stuff all over it because I've used it previously to do something, and it did bring me money. Enough money to pay my phone bill, so that was good. I got £50 from doing this one, so I won it on a scratch off, which is kind of good. And that's from that oil. I won it on a scratch off just out of nowhere, and I completely forgot I did the spell. But I remember doing it a few weeks back, and then I completely obviously forgot about it until I won the money. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, I remember now from doing that spell. It probably with that. So yeah, it just brings money to you. So yeah, that's what all this residue is here. So I like to leave it on there because it's got energy in it. So just get a bit of my hair stuck to it. But yeah, you want to get yourself a little tiny plate. Make sure it's a heat-proof plate, please. And then what you're going to need to do is you're going to take your shredded money here, and you're going to put some shredded money on your plate in a circle here to represent your money here. And then you're wanting to use your oil here, and you're going to put some in your hand. And I do it any odd way, there's no any other way, and I like to put my intentions into it. I do it any old way. Some people like go up, down, this way, round circles, blah, 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 blah. I just do it any old way. It's your own way. And while you're doing that, you want to think of what it is that you want to bring in. Like, I want to bring in new clients. So, obviously, if you want to bring new clients, you will think that, or you will state that. So, you'll be doing this here. I always like to rub the bottom of it here. Get it in the bottom, and you want to make sure it's right in. And then what I like to do is I like to sprinkle a bit of the shredded money onto the candle as well. But like I said, if you don't have shredded money, that's fine. You can sprinkle some cinnamon on it. Cinnamon is very good for money, but I like to use my shredded money here on my little candle here. You don't need a lot of it, obviously. So then obviously you're going to have just tiny pieces of shredded money all over your candle here, look. See, you don't need a lot, but like if you have cinnamon, you can put cinnamon on it, like I said. So that's what we're going to do here. And then if you have an incense burner, you will light this. I'm not going to light this now because I've already got one going on my altar. But you will obviously affixate this to your plate here. If the bloody lighter would work. There we go. See, it's just a simple money spell. But remember, everyone, spells have no time frame. Please remember that. Please remember that spells have no time frames. Don't be freaking out if you haven't got anything in a week. You know what I mean? Like I said, spells have no time frames. You just have to remain positive and patient. And make sure you do spells that you're bringing stuff into. To you. You want to do that with a good frame of mind. Don't be, if you're depressed or upset about something, do not do the spell. You always want to do it when you're in a good frame of mind. Definitely do not do it when you're feeling down or depressed or anything like that, because it will just not work for you at all. Always have a good mind. If you like to cast a circle before doing that, fair dues, you do that. I don't do anything like that. But you know what I mean. But so this is what it looks like. It's just a simple little candle here We have our little shredded money around it. Like I said, if you don't have the shredded money, that's fine, you don't need it. It's just what I like to use. But this is just a simple way of doing a spell. It's not an elaborate one like I do. But I have used this simple spell when I'm in need of something. Sorry, I've got much shredded money and oil all over me. But yeah, this is just a simple spell. Like I said, if you don't have the shredded money, that's completely fine. You could even sprinkle basil on your candle. Like, dried basil is amazing for money spells. It's absolutely fantastic. And cinnamon works as making things speed up. But obviously, like I said before, spells have no time frames, but please be patient and remain positive, because otherwise, you know what I mean, if you think negative about a working that you've just done, it's going to go into the universe, and the universe is going to be like, you know what, she doesn't really want this, why the heck has she done it anyway, or why has he done it anyway, sorry. There was no point even doing it if they're going to think negative. So please always think positive when doing spell work, and always be patient. Know that it's going to happen and that the universe is going to provide for you. You just have to think positive. And remember, do not do spells when you are not in a good frame of mind. If it's bad spells like hexes or curses, obviously you want to be in that frame of mind. You want to be like proper angry if you're doing a hex or something like that. But this is a good spell, like a positive spell. When doing positive spells, always be in a very good frame of mind. That's what you want to do. So anyway, like I said, I'll tell you what we're doing again. You want your green, I swear it sounds as though that washing machine is going to take off and frigging go to Mars or something. But so we're going to need a green candle. Even if you can only get a very small chime candle, that is completely fine. Even if you can only get a small green votive candle, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of green candle you have. You can use that. If you can afford to buy a large green pillar candle, that is fantastic. If you can afford to buy a large green 7-day candle, that's absolutely fantastic, because you can burn that candle then for 7 days. If it's a glass encased candle, if it's a 7-day candle, you can burn it for 7 days. But remember to always keep an eye on your candles. Do not leave them alone, and practice fire safety, for God's sake. If you're or even put it in a, I don't know, but make sure it's in a fireproof thing. You can even get, you know, those foil trays. I swear that washing machine sounds like it's going to fucking take off. Get a foil tray. You can get small foil trays, like sheet pans. Use them because they're heat proof, and you know what I mean, they're very good. You can use them. They're more better to use for doing spells as well. You get like the small round ones, the long ones, or I like to use sheet pans as well. The foiled ones, because they're very good for spells and I love using them. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to tell you what we use. Remember, we use a green candle, like I said. You're going to need your money oil. Use any money oil that you have. You don't have to use the one that I said. Obviously, I use Shishi oil. That's SHI. That is very good for emergency money, or money that you need pronto. So you're gonna need any, like I said, you can use that, or you could use any money oil at all. You're gonna need your incense stick, which is, you can use any money incense that you want to, any at all. You don't have to just use what I said, but I find that the attracts money. Who is it by? It's by Hem. It's called Attracts Money Incense Sticks. I find that even just burning one of these attracts more money to me. It's fantastic. Even if you want to just burn one of these on a random day. But money spells are very good on a Thursday. But like I said, I will do a money spell at any time. But if you just want to stick to tradition and do on a Thursday, then you do that. That's awesome. But yeah, definitely get these. They're not very expensive on Amazon at all. I think they're like £2.50 or £3 or something for maybe a few boxes of them, and you get, I think you get like 12 in them, I think, I'm not sure. But I go through these like God knows what. I literally love the smell of them. They smell lovely. I like the smell of them anyway. But yeah, you can use any money incense that you want, but I love to use this one, the Attracts Money. Wait a minute, that's in a different language. Attracts Money. There, Attracts Money incense. This is the box. So yeah, you're going to use your green candle, your shredded money. But like I said, remember, you do not have to use shredded money. You can just use sprinkled cinnamon on the plate, and some basil on the plate, and do it on the candle as well. Just do that, it's fine. And I guarantee that as long as you stay positive and patient, this money will come to you. Know that it's coming to you. And while you're anointing your candle, think something like, or you can even say words of power, like, I am a money magnet and money comes to me. Money flows to me like a river. Something like that. Like, I'm a magnet to money, money flows to me. I'm a magnet to money, money comes to me, money sticks to me. I have regular clients coming to me. You want to think of it as it actually happening. And also what I like to do is, you can even write a little petition. And what I like to write is, my wallet is always full. My bank is overflowing. My cupboards are always full. And stuff like that. You want to write that as well on a petition, and you can put that under the plate. You always want to think that it's happening already. So that's why I like to write the little tiny petition and put it under the plate as well. So you would state, I have regular clients coming to me. My wallet is overflowing. My bank is overflowing. I always have food in my cupboards. I always have money to pay my bills on time. Always write that on your money petitions. Write exactly that. And use the same petition for every spell if you want to, or just write it every time you want to do it. But trust me, that petition does work. I use it all the time and it works fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed this little spell. So like I said, you're going to need your green candle, your shredded money, your money oil, and your incense. But remember, like I said, if you don't have any of the shredded money, just use the basil or the cinnamon. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back soon. So bright blessings to you all, and have a blessed day. Mwah.